Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. I am Shadow Productions, and in the last episode, we finished up our beater's ground and we beat that one Stallord boss or whatever however you pronounce it. And in this episode, and we also found out that the Mirror of Twilight, or the Twilight Mirror, was broken, and we need to find the 3 shards that have been scattered around to various places, which is gonna be the rest of our quest, basically. And now, so we're pretty much ready to head off for our next dungeon, our next segment of the game. But before we do that, as always, we have a few little side quest things we can do. Though this time I have some good news. We really don't have nearly as much to do as we have as we had in the past. Like after we got the Master Sword, that was a lot of stuff we could do. I must have spent like I don't even know, like a good at least 5 or 6 episodes just getting shit. I don't know if it was that much necessarily, but it was a decent amount of episodes. Yeah, it was just a lot of collecting shit and heart pieces and stuff that we can get with our new abilities. The spinner, it really doesn't do that much. Oh wait, fuck! I really underestimated how far I needed to go before I jumped. But yeah, luckily there's really not much we can get with the spinner now. Only 2 more heart pieces, really. So that's good. We'll be getting back to the main quest very soon. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to jump off. It's fucking nighttime. This is the harder of the 2 heart pieces. You really just have to make that first jump, and once you do that, it's just fine. Oh, you don't even need to jump. I'm so stupid. Wow. Man, this is actually really easy. Wow. Okay, I'm retarded. Yeah, for some reason I thought you had to jump off at the right time or something like that. I didn't realize it would just shoot you off like a ramp right to where you needed to go. But yeah, that's that heart piece right there. And now we're gonna warp to Elden Province, I believe. Yeah, let's just go to the Bridge of Elden. That seems like a swell place to go. And we can get another heart piece with our new friend, the Spinner. Yeah, let's see if I can find Epona. Speed. Oh, hello. We've got some mail. I bet there are new bombs. Greetings, Mr. Kevin. I've come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Barnes. Ooh, I called it. I fucking called it. Except these bombs, you really don't want them. They're not that great. You can't hold that many. You can hold even less than water bombs, if I'm not mistaken. Which I may very well be mistaken. But if I remember correctly, you really can't hold that many of them, and there's nothing too special about them. Like with the water bombs, that's pretty useful. You can use them underwater. Like that's not bad. I'm just gonna transform into a wolf because I don't see any grass nearby. And this is slightly faster. But with the water bombs, like you could use them underwater. That had a use in the water temple or the lake bed temple. Used it quite a bit. But these new bombs, they're not required, and they're really not all that great. I think they're like spider bomb type things that like move or something. I think they're bomb shoes is what they basically are. Though I don't exactly remember because I never use them. I usually fill up my bomb bags. I have like 2 of them be just regular bombs, and then I have 1 for water bombs on the off chance that I'll need them. That's usually how I decide to things. But anyway, just ride your spinner down here to this little cliff and use your wolf form, your wolf senses, to see this little patch of dirt you can dig into and uncover a hidden area. And it is in this hidden area that we will be able to fight a few monsters and get a heart piece for it. So it's similar to that one in the Sacred Proof. I think it would be much faster to fight these as adult Link or human Link, though. If we just use make use of our bomb arrows. Oof, a point blank shot right there. and we get a heart piece. So, not a bad deal at all. Better be a heart piece. Yep, and with only one more, we'll have another full heart container. So that's grand, and that's really does it for all of our extra side quest needs until we're done with the the next temple that I'm not going to spoil. The next temple is pretty interesting, kind of cool, but I digress. We're gonna go back to Hyrule Castle, or not even Hyrule Castle, Castle Town, and we're gonna go back to Telma's Bar. So I will see you there. Alright, here we are back at Telma's Barn, as I apparently like to call it. And we're gonna meet up with our friends in the back with their map and all that shit. And gonna find out where we need to go next, because that's what we always do at this point of the game. Ashe mentioned Snow Peak Mountain and headed off. Cool. So, with a new marking on our map, we're gonna head off for Zora's Domain. Even though I already knew that's where we need to go, we may have needed to come here. I'm not too sure about that. So now we're just gonna start a short series of events that we'll have to go through before we can actually get to the next area. Kind of annoying, but not too bad. So anyway, I'm gonna warp right here to Zora's Domain. I think that's the best place to go to right now. A throne fit for a king, and Postman is just chilling back here. Now, this is made out to a Mr. Zora, so I don't really know how to receive it. It's amazing, just chilling behind this big-ass throne like it's no big deal. That's the Postman for you. Badass as always. Now, I never really got around to doing this, so I guess I might as well do it now. Because I'm here, so why not? Light these 2 torches, and I'm sure a treasure chest with, maybe like a red rupee and it'll appear. It's probably about what I'll get for this. Alright, let's see. And then maybe I'll... Oh, fuck, no. No, I thought I was gonna get, like, carried into Zora's Domain or something without being able to claim my prize. I think I really need to just put on the iron boots for this. Yeah, no need to get out the Zora armor, because we do not need that extra unlimited oxygen boost. Ooh, a purple rupee, damn. That's a bit overboard for such a simple task. Are those rupees down there? Are they rupees? That is too easy. Wow. That's like 30 rupees right there, yeah. Damn. I'm gonna drown. I am gonna drown. Link, swim to the surface or go to the next area. Or drown just before reaching the next area. Fan-freaking-tastic. What? You get a game over for drowning? That's awful. That's retarded. And stupid. And dumb. Do I start back with 3 hearts? That'd be pretty... Oh my god, Link just descends from the sky. That's gay. 3 hearts. What kind of horse shit is that? Whatever. It was worth it to not have to pause and put on my Zora armor. I think so. So, anyway, now we're gonna go down the waterfall, and we're gonna go to that icy looking, or I can talk to this dude with a piece of armor or some shit on his head, or is that just what his head looks like? That's fucking disgusting. No, there's just no way. Is that ugly? People that ugly can't exist. Or I shouldn't be allowed. So. Anywho, I'm going over there. I don't know why I was swimming the other way. If you remember, there was like an icy type wall thing over here that you couldn't really get past. But now it's kind of melted, so we can get through, and this is where the next area of the game is going to be. But unfortunately, there's going to be a slight problem. But that's for later. Right now, we're going to meet up with our good friend Ashe, even though I've like never said one word to her. Even though Link doesn't say one word to anyone, so that doesn't really say much. Hey, you're Kevin, yeah? I think this is a girl. Better be a girl. I've heard great things about you. Thelma looks out for me, so I stop by her bar pretty often. I'm Ashe. Anyway, what are you doing in a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, so I came and waited, and as they'd said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. You got Ashe's sketch. Apparently, she found the need to draw like two folded up pictures. I don't even know. You drew a little too much Ashe. Apparently, this thing's been stealing red fish from the village. I wanted to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard, yeah? Yeah! I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go in without a plan. Yeah, you're gonna get lost. It's like, what can I describe it as? I know there's something else I can relate it to, but the first thing that comes to mind, because I was playing Majora's Mask today with Paper Mario Guy, is, in the Great Bay, how you have to get that one, yeah, I don't have to be here right now, actually, now that I think about it. I think I need to go to Kakariko, or, oh yeah, duh. I'm fucking stupid. I don't even know why I felt the need to make that sound. But not as weird as half the sounds Paper Mario Guy fucking makes. Fucking retard! Makes the strangest sounds, and I rip on him for it. Then he wonders why I rip on him so much. So anyway, we're gonna go to Kakariko Village, do a few things there. We have to speak with that one Zora bitch, and even though he's a guy, he's still a bitch. And we also need to donate some rupees because we're getting a little too many. Become too wealthy. Something has to be done. And we could also probably recover some hearts just by standing in that fountain. Or we could, but we're probably going to do so, I should say. So first we're going to go to Malo Mart, or Malo Mart. I really don't know how to pronounce this, and it bugs me. Bugs me to no end. But either way, Malo is still a faggot, so we're 531 rupees short because I donated a shitload before. We must bring the cost of goods down in Castletown, brother. Could you please help me support this worthy cause? Yes. I don't know. Only because there's magic armor in it for me at the end, and a heart piece. So overall, swell. Have to donate 1,000 to him in total. We're well on our way to 1,000. Only if like 200 or so more. We should have that easily after Snow Peak. I hope. If not, by the end of the game, absolutely. By the time we find all those bugs and shit, now where's that graveyard? Here it is. But yeah, I don't know why I got so sidetracked. I was talking about how in what is it called? The Great Bay, where you have to find the not the Reekfish. That's what we're doing right now. Where you have to well, not even that yet, but where you have to find that one fish by giving that guy the picture and of a Kirudu pirate thing so he can jack off to it or something. And it gives you a fish and it guides you through this one reef so you can find those eggs. And unless you have that fish guiding you, there's really no way to get through. You'll just end up back in the beginning. Or just lost woods. Where if you go the wrong way, you'll end up back at the start. It's that type of thing. Is your name Kevin? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate, one named Kevin. I must thank you for all you've done. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please. Right, I'm just going to show you this picture and everything should become clear. Everything should just work out fine. The beast man of the snowy mountain, perhaps. But more important is this redfish it's holding. It must be a reekfish. That is a rare specimen found only in the Zora village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even one of our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Kevin. My earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. You got the coral? Holy shit, that big ass thing was on his ear. Looks like a fucking anchor. Oh my god. I would not want that on my ear. It does not look like an anchor. What am I saying? Fucking scythe or something. I don't know. No. I'm gonna stop talking. You got the coral earring. It's made of precious coral from Zora's domain. It's in the shape of a fishhook. It's lovely. That fucking thing was on your ear. Holy shit, that must have hurt. Your ear. No wonder your earlobes are gigantic. Unless that's a fucking hat or whatever. It's been added as a hook for your fishing rod. With this, you can now catch reekfish. No, that's definitely a hat type growth thing. I will return to my village. The reekfish can be found near the Mother and Child rocks in the Waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Why are we looking at the sky? Thank you. Alright, so now we have some nice bait, some sexy ass bait, which we can use to catch reekfish, which we're going to need to use the scent of to find our way through the Peak province or whatever it's called. I don't know. I think we can catch the reekfish before we end the episode. But yeah, I don't know why that guy's earlobes aren't fucking stretched out as hell. Like, they should be like that one guy from One Piece, that like Eneru guy or whatever. His earlobes are fucking gigantic. And I don't even know why, because his earrings are small. But whatever. I digress. Alright. Now, you have to go to a certain spot to catch the reekfish, or even with the bait, you're not really going to be able to do shit. That red fish right there we just saw, that's a reekfish. And you're supposed to go near Mother and Child rocks or whatever. That's what these are. Because, you know, one's big and one's small, like a mother and a child, you know. So, I put the brain in the robot, you know. And just throw it out here, wait for a bite. Like that, maybe? No, not at all. Fucking reekfish. Bite that shit. Nibble. Nibble. There we go. Fucking fish on, bitch. And I'm just gonna hold down my control stick because I really don't know anything about fishing. And we got a reekfish, 25 inches. Great. I really don't care to look at my fish journal. I just want to smell this corpse. Because that's what Wolflink pretty much is. That's all he's really good for at this point. Just smelling corpses. We get him to do all the dirty work. But now we have the reekfish's scent, which will enable us to track down that monster. And more importantly, it will enable us to get through Snow Peak without getting lost as shit. And all that great stuff. So with that done, what do you say? Okay, apparently. That. Shut up. Shut up. Anywho, I am Shouty Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.